This our sister, Mtchew Madagu, has been counted one of the victims of Nigeria. Yes, Nigeria happened to her, just like Nigeria will happen to every one of us. If you like, shout, I rebuke, I rebuke. That's a fact. The truth of the matter is that once you are born, the next thing is death. Okay? It may happen sooner, it may happen later. But what is important is how you're going to end. Every one of us is going to end. And Nigeria will end so many of us. Mtchew, according to what her colleagues said, they say that, you know, there was a robbery attack in her building, her complex. And when she heard, she now jumped from upstairs to down. She jumped and she was badly wounded and injured. She was taken to the hospital, but they rejected her. She was taken to Nigerian hospital, but got rejected. Yes, I have told so many of you that Nigeria is working perfectly according to the way it's structured to work. It is working perfectly. There is no single mistake. This country, the way you see it, everything, every jaga jaga and kata kata that you're seeing is according to the structure. They structure Nigeria to end lives. They structure Nigeria to end the lives of black people, the lives of Africans. A friend of mine normally said that Nigeria is the worst thing that happened to Africans after slavery. And that is true. That somebody will be taken to the hospital and got rejected. A friend of mine, his father spent like half of his years in Germany. The guy was living in Germany only for him to come back to Nigeria just for a very short trip to Nigeria. He got sick, taken to the hospital, and the next thing is death. They carried his dead body from the hospital that he visited, somebody that was very healthy. When he returned to Nigeria, just small sickness, entered the hospital, bye. Who knows the kind of injection they gave him there? He bye. Now, sometimes when I talk about Nigeria, some people will come and say, you know that Nigeria is like this. Meanwhile, you are not supporting, shut up your mouth. Shut up your mouth. So many of your activists, so many of your so-called freedom fighters, so many of them, 99.99% of them, are not different from the politicians. Yes, they are just people that have seen the situation of Nigeria and they are looking for their own courts. Yes, they want to make something out of a horrible, miserable situation. And so many of you are so dumb and so gullible. Una no get sense. Anybody can just come out and fool you people, make money off you guys. They are not different from the politicians. We are desperately and deliberately wicked. Nigerians, we are desperately and deliberately wicked. Our people don't feel anything for other people. When they see that people are suffering, when they see that people are in misery, are in pains, the only thing they think about is, how do I benefit from this person's pain? That is what we think about. And that is why our situation continues to deteriorate. Our situation continues to get worse than worse every day, because Nigerians, we ourselves, we lack humanity. We don't have humanity. Go to every organization. Go to different organizations. Go to different institutions. Look at the people that are working there. You can imagine hospitals set up to save lives, and now the ones that are rejecting people in critical condition. You can imagine. If una like, make una the child for church, ba 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 ba, mama, it's not my portion. Untimely death is not my portion. Don't worry, your own time is coming. The time of everybody is coming. For this country, for this Nigeria, if Nigeria no end you, you will not die young. But you see everything called Nigeria. One way or the other, Nigeria is going to end all of us.